Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Inside Franklin Athletics. I am your host, Brian Powers.
I'm your co-host, Chaz Hill.
And today in our Senior Week series, we have with us the Unified Track and Field Seniors, class of 2020. We have Clara Havener, we have Jacob Diaz, Mina Lynn, Sam Hinton, and Shayla Jones.
What a group of all-stars.
Yes. So first of all, we once again we're sorry that your senior year ended like this, and that it's been kind of this roller coaster of emotions, I'm sure, in your senior year, with everything going on, and then to make matters worse, you have to come on here and talk to us. So that's we really just kind of like to find ways to torture our seniors here at Franklin Community High School. So first of all, first senior we're going to start with is Clara Havener. Clara, how are you doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I am fantastic. Chaz, what did we discover right before we started recording about Clara?
Clara is apparently an avid listener and fan of the podcast. Breaking news.
Amazing. We found one.
I know, the one person.
We found the other listener. So anyway, Clara, how are you handling the quarantine? You're handling that okay?
Yeah, I'm handling okay. School, online classes are not that bad. I definitely do miss the teachers, miss the environment of high school, especially just being in classes. All my teachers are I love my teachers, especially senior year, and it stinks that I can't do the second semester, the last 3 months of my senior year, but I'm handling it pretty well.
Good. So what are some of your favorite memories from your time in the Unified Track team?
Honestly, just the meets in general. Like, there's nothing that stands out except for being at the meets and being part of something that I was on the first, like all of us, for the most part, were on the first inaugural team my freshman year. So I helped Mrs. Anderson start that up, and I think that it's going to make a significant impact on the next years to come, even though I won't be able to be here for my last year. I think that it's a really awesome environment, just the meets in general, even practices. Everyone's super nice, everyone's loving, everyone wants to be a part of something that I think is going to change throughout high school. So
yeah, definitely.
That's pretty awesome to be on the foundation, the ground floor of that for you guys. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Now, what are your plans after this year?
I'm going to be attending Purdue University. I'm going to study kinesiology. So I'll be there for at least 4 years, and I will be starting in July. So I'm starting a little bit early just to get a head start on everything. So.
Okay. And what do you want to do with that? Do you want to be an athletic trainer?
Yeah, that's my goal.
Awesome.
Okay. Now, before we go on any further, and any of you can chime in on this too, what is Unified Track and Field?
Anyone else want to go?
I mean, it's really like this great, just like team environment, like we're accepting of anyone can do it. It doesn't matter, what your background is. If you've never played a sport or you've played sports all your life, it really doesn't matter. And that's what's so great about it, is because you get all of these different kinds of people that get to come together and work as a team and help each other. And that's pretty much what it is. It's all about teamwork and stuff. So
that's very cool. All right, Clara, anyone you want to thank? Any final words to leave us with?
I definitely want to thank Miss Anderson, because I've known her for like an intermediate school and middle school, because she helped coach cross country, and that's where I met her. And I was part of the Best Buddies program too. So I helped her, her and I kind of piggybacked back and forth on this idea of starting Unified Track, even though we knew it was going to be small. It was going to be something that we both had to go through. So I definitely want to thank her, because she is the foundation of our Unified Track team, and she has done so well, especially with even cross country, even just being an assistant coach, having kids. She's always a part. I love her to death. She's such a good person and a great teacher. So I really just want to thank her, especially for the Unified Track team, because I probably would have done track and I would have been okay, but Unified Track is something extra special to me, because I have a place in my heart for anyone with disabilities or anything like that. So I think I just want to thank her because she's amazing.
So, as opposed to just going on a track team and kind of being like, okay, you said is you would go on a place where you could use your heart and your desire to help others, and that's probably the same for all of you, where you can go and use your heart and you want to help others become better and just reach their own goals that maybe they wouldn't have an opportunity to reach. So is that kind of similar for all of you?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Totally.
fantastic. That's
pretty special.
Yeah. Anyone else you want to thank, Clara?
I can pretty much thank everyone, all my friends, all the teachers, just in general, because been through school for 12 years and they were here all the way through at senior year, helping me through high school. So kind of want to thank everyone for it. So.
All right, Clara Havener.
All right, next up, we will talk to the lone disembodied voice on our podcast today, Jacob Diaz, everybody. Give a hand to Jacob. Unable to figure out how to use a Chromebook. Good job, Jacob. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How about you?
Just surviving, getting through. So, Jacob, what is your favorite memory so far for being part of Unified Track?
Definitely just practices and meets. It's just fun. You get to go out there with all your friends, everybody, and you don't have to worry about making fun, making a fool of yourself. You can just have fun with everybody, and it's just a really fun atmosphere, and I really love it.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Now, as your football position coach, I've talked to you about this quite a bit, and you've changed your mind quite a couple times, at least that I remember. Have you settled on future plans yet? You know what you're going to do?
Yeah, I've decided that I'm going to go to Franklin College and continue my football career and go into history and try and become a teacher as well.
So you're taking up after your favorite coach, I see here.
I was gonna say, he's going the Mr. Hill route.
I guess maybe you'll end up like me. Maybe you'll be just as good. Maybe. Probably not, though. I don't know.
Let's hope so. I am a little faster, so let's hope so.
That's awesome, man. Congratulations. Sure. I don't think we ever settled that, did we?
No, but I mean, I'm free. I don't have anything, so we can always take it to the field.
I was gonna say that sounds like a great episode of our podcast.
We take it on the road, but we have to stay 6 feet away from each other. But that'll be fine because I'll beat you to the finish line by 6 feet.
Oh no, I already be at the finish line by the time you start, so that's okay.
Sure. But that's awesome, man. Do you have any last words or people you want to thank?
Yeah, I'd just like to thank all my teachers and coaches for always pushing me. I want to thank Miss Anderson a lot. She's helped me throughout with my math. You know, I struggled a little bit. She was always there to help me. And I want to thank Coach Hill for helping me decide on what college I am and helping me get better at my position. And then I want to thank my family for always being there for me, especially my mom always pushed me when I want to give up. So just family and friends, everybody.
Awesome. Jacob Diaz, everybody. Congrats, man.
Next up, as a senior, we have Mina Lynn. Mina, how are you doing?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. I like that pullover.
Oh, this thingy? I can't.
No, your shirt.
Your jacket.
Oh, your jacket. Thanks.
That's nice.
From someone.
Okay, so what are your memories of Unified Track?
Let's see. So my family comes from a background where a lot of my cousins, they run and everything, but I never really did any of that because I was really scared. But then sophomore year I started doing Unified Track, and that's where it began. And I really like Unified Track because it's very like what Jacob said, a fun atmosphere, but it's also very just stress-free. Because I did cross country my junior year, and it was really stressful. And then I did cross country my senior year. I mean, it's stressful, but it's fun. But then I decided to end my senior year with Unified Track instead of regular track, because I started with Unified Track and I wanted to end with Unified Track. because I just really miss like just that like stress-free environment and like not having to push myself as hard just to like PR or like, you know, place. And it's just like I don't know, it's fun. I don't know how to describe it.
Just kind of the enjoyable atmosphere where it's less pressure, plus you get to help other people.
Exactly.
I
Yes.
like it. I like it. So what are your plans after this year?
I will be going to Purdue University and I will be majoring in pharmacy. So it'll be 2 years of undergrad. And if I work hard those 2 years, hopefully I can get into their pharmacy program, which is 4 years of grad school.
Ooh, buddy. Lots of school, but I'm sure you will be great at that. So you want to be a pharmacist?
Yeah.
And anyone you want to thank?
My teachers and my coaches. I guess for the teacher, I really want to thank SQ for helping me decide on what like career path I want to go to, and like, you know, anatomy and chemistry. Well, I guess Karn plays a role in this, but anatomy and chemistry, pharmacy. That's how I want to go for pharmacist. But for my coaches, like Ray Lane was a really good coach, but I also really want to thank Haley for helping me and pushing me, because like there are moments I know like I was really hard myself and like I wanted to like give up, but like she is always there to like push me, and it was just helped me a lot to get through it, especially tough times.
That's good. It's always good to have someone supporting you there. So anyone else you want to thank?
Well, definitely not Mr. Hill, so I think we're good.
I love it. Mina Hillman. That is awesome.
All right. Second to last, another one of my students, Sam Hinton, everybody. Not gonna lie, Sam, looking straight out of the 70s with that hair, and I really respect it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Really respect it. How you been, man?
Pretty good. Just chilling, not doing much, but you know,
we're all in the same boat there.
Yep.
What are your favorite memories of Unified Track?
I really like just the practices. They're really like a fun environment, and you get to like know a lot of people. Like I've gotten to know like a lot of underclassmen that I would have never really talked to because of my classes, and so that was always really cool to get to know a lot of people and stuff, and just in like that fun environment. So
awesome stuff, and I can tell that that's really a common thread between all of you. The environment of this team sounds like it's just stress-free and just a place where everybody can go and just, you know, you're running, but it's not ultra competitive, and you're just there to have fun and be a good team and have a great environment with that. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I know I've talked to you about this a couple times. What are your future plans going forward?
So I'm actually going to Purdue to be an exploratory study student, because I actually don't know. I'm undecided. So yeah, I'm going to do their exploratory study program, which will help me like figure out what I want to do. So that's the plan right now.
Awesome stuff. You'll get through a lot of those classes and figure out something. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
Anybody you want to thank or last words?
Just want to thank all like my friends, Mina, I guess. I think actually the Haveners, like Clara and Jared, they're actually the people that got me into Unified Track. I started last year, junior year. So this was my second year doing it, but yeah, it's just been a really fun environment. It's just been a great sport, great way to meet new people and help others. And yeah.
Awesome. Sam Hinton, everybody.
I think, Sam is a really nice guy, and Clara is really nice. And so I think Clara probably sent Sam a text saying, hey, say my last name right so that Mr. Powers will know he's been messing it up the whole year.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Well,
Clara.
It's to the point of being 12 years in school where I've heard it so many times of one way or the other way. Usually it's not correct. Sometimes it's correct. It's fine. It's been like that all 12 years, so I'm not that worried about it. It's okay. Don't worry
Okay.
about
Havners.
Don't worry.
Clara Havner. Everybody,
Havner.
Clara. There, you get her rolling. Okay. And last, but certainly not least, is Shayla Jones. Shayla. Did I say it right?
Yes. You did.
Okay, good.
It's okay. I've gotten that way too many times. It's okay.
So Shayla, you now do you do cross country as well?
I did for 2 years, junior and senior year.
That's right. Okay, I thought I saw you at those. And what kind of inspired you to do unified track as opposed to track and field?
So what's the funny story about this is Miss Sanderson, I was in Best Buddies freshman year, and she actually kind of had to really persuade me to get into unified track because I kept thinking I don't do sports. I'm not an athlete of any type. And so running was not in my kind of in my life. And she's like, come on, just do it. It'll be really fun. And so, and just all the persuasion that it took to get me to do it, I would definitely say today it was totally worth it because it just really has a positive impact on my life.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, something like this would have to, no matter what you would do.
Yeah.
So what are some of your memories from here?
I would say just, being with all my friends. Some of my friends I've known for years, like Clara and Sam, I've known since elementary school. And some of my friends are brand new. Like Mina and I, we didn't really know each other very well, but we got close. And I made a lot of new friends with underclassmen as well. Like I've just made a lot of new friends. I've just really enjoyed the atmosphere, getting outside, being on the track, and just celebrating each other and seeing what everybody can do.
Yeah, it's just it seems like such a positive and great environment to be around. So what are your plans after this year?
So I'm actually attending Ivy Tech Community College. I will only be there for 11 months because I got accepted into their accelerated associates program. So I will be getting my associates done in only pretty much 1 year.
Yeah. And what are you going to do after that?
So I'm majoring in psychology, and so I hope to transfer to Liberty University. That's my hope. I don't know entirely what's going to happen, but that's a dream of mine. And just go from there.
That's awesome. Fantastic. Have you ever seen the Liberty Mutual commercials?
Yes.
Like right when you said Liberty, the first thing I thought of was Liberty Liberty.
Yeah.
But no, that is a very good school, very prestigious school as well. So, and then anyone you want to thank, anything you want to say?
I just want to thank all of my friends and all the people who've just kind of been there, who have been there the whole way. I've always been such an insecure and just such a quiet and shy person. Like people used to tell me how quiet I used to be. But people just noticed I was really coming out of my shell. And so I think my friends, I have to thank for that because I've just gained a lot of confidence. I want to thank Miss Sanderson because she has really just put so much influence in my life. She just got me to join Unified Track, and she actually kind of helped me get into cross country as well. So she has just really given me a lot of positive words, and just on all of my teachers as well. They've been there with me the whole way as well. So yeah, I have a lot of people to thank for that.
Fantastic. And anyone else? Maybe anyone in your house?
Of course, my parents. I mean, they've encouraged me to step out of my comfort zone, and yes, my parents have been great supporters as well. So yes.
Awesome. Okay, one more time for the Unified Track 2020 Senior. I think in something like this, it says so much about you as individuals that you are doing a sport where you wouldn't necessarily get the recognition as far as, I mean, it is an IHSAA sanctioned sport now, but it's not necessarily for you. That part isn't really for you. And I think it says something about every single one of you, that you would do something that is not about you, that's about other people and making them feel better. And that says something about all of you that should make you tremendously happy, and I'm sure makes your family and friends and us as educators who know you all very extremely proud. So you know, we've done the other sports and it's great, and this is just kind of a little different in just what you get out of it. And so you know, I'm sorry that your senior year ended up like this, but I know that putting together a program like this, like you have, and what you've learned from this program will far outweigh any of the negatives that you have right now. So congratulations to all of you. I'm so happy for you and so proud of you.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Ditto.
So for once again, the Unified Track seniors, thank you all so much, and best of luck in the future. For Chaz Hill, I am Brian Powers. Join us again for another edition of Inside Franklin Athletics. We will see you all later.